Today I'm going to find out how much revenue this B2B company is leaving on the table. Cascade Cloud Operations runs cloud infrastructure and cost optimization for mid-market companies. They have 38 clients, 2.6 million in recurring revenue, and a kind of outfit that likely does not have a full-time revenue leader on payroll to capture and catch this. Cascade's pricing is a base management fee plus a percentage of each client's cloud spend across 3 tiers, which means when a client's cloud usage grows, Cascade's revenue should grow with it. And that's exactly the kind of thing that slips. Now I've got 5 data sources across the 7 that this tool works with: billing, CRM, telemetry, support, and RevOps. And that's the raw data SentrE reads, and it takes about 5 to 10 minutes to analyze. Okay, let's upload and let's click analyze. And you can see it started analyzing the data for Cascade. And it took almost 6 minutes to come up with these findings. The portfolio carries 2.16 million in addressable revenue opportunity across a 21.3 million book. The gross retention rate is 97.1, which is very strong, but it's masking real friction underneath. The 3 findings that demand the revenue leader's attention first are: every single account sits on a single plan with 0 cross-sell or add-on options, leaving 2.13 million in expansion white space completely untouched. The 5 largest accounts by ARR, 36% of the book, are carrying chronic month-long support overloads that have not been resolved and are becoming a relationship risk, worth 1.2 million in ARR, right? Quite watching. Lastly, there is a 130k tier upgrade for Riverstone payments, which has been not progressing for the past 112 days, which is also a risk. Now, these 3 main findings are the executive summary of the full report, which you can see here. Right? This is all of the items that were found by reading the data in these 5 files that were uploaded. Right? Technically, this is a to-do list for a human facing off with these clients and making sure that all of these are addressed to prevent churn and to increase expansion and referrals. All right? The full report shows that. What it can also do, the system or the tool, is you can interact with it. It's like an LLM. What are the main whales, right? What are the biggest items? The tool will now review the data again and will show which are the biggest contributors or the biggest risks in the portfolio. Probably similar to what it said in the summary, but here it is. 4 categories of whales in this portfolio. Here they are: usage whales, right? Support whales, no survey whales, and the one that concerns me most is Quantum Pines AI, 13-month support whale, 17 months usage, storage spend anomaly at Z-score 4.4, and project line items dropped to $0. That's 4 signals leading to in a $1.3 million account, which means it needs an executive level conversation this week, not the next sprint. Let's ask you one more thing. How many metrics were you able to calculate? Okay, same thing. It will look at the data and tell us how many of the metrics it was able to calculate and show us what the basis was for these numbers that you're showing in the system. 44 out of 99 target metrics were scored using the cycle. So about 45% based on the 7 or on the 5 data sources that were uploaded. That's pretty good. What is missing to get to 99? Okay. Now you can see you can just interact with this tool for the benefit of increasing revenues from your existing clients. And it's still thinking. There you go. There's the response. Here's what's missing. 5 gaps. Survey sentiment data, marketing advocacy data, more RevOps data, CRM field additions, telemetry field additions, right? So this shows you what data is has been read but isn't captured. So there's about 5 metrics that are not cannot be calculated based on this company's telemetry data. Anyway, going back up, in total, the Sentinel found 2.16 million on a 21.3 million book, just in expansion revenue, more than 10%, in less than 10 minutes. So what just happened? This tool is called SentrE. Think of it as an add-on that finds revenue opportunities and risks across your clients and even tells you the best way forward, continuously. It does what you would expect a full-time revenue leader to do, but at a fraction of the cost and without the human delay or guesswork. And here's the part that matters most. Everything you just saw becomes the baseline. SentrE saves what it found, and the next time it reads Cascade's updated data, it measures against this run. Did that billing gap close or widen? Did the at-risk renewal recover? Did anyone requote the clients who outgrew their tier? So you get a read on your book that keeps current. It catches the next leak while it's small in advance and tells you whether last month's fixes actually held. That is Client Yield's SentrE Sentinel function. Hope you enjoyed the show.